as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I didn't change a thing, and things are already so changed on this. Oh, it's a demo. Okay. So it moved. Okay. I do like that they're trying new things. I really like that they're trying new things. So yeah, like, so there, can I move? So the Restream is changing things up. So right there, I was able to kind of move the side where everyone has their comments. So okay, interesting, interesting, all new stuff. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, do I have some stuff ready for you guys?
And just before the show, I was sent something that I've watched a little bit of it, but we will react to it. It's one of the haters. Um, but this one's a content creator and he's just retarded. So we will get into that. Do you think I'll get a copyright strike? We'll see. We'll see. We'll get into all of it. How are you guys doing this morning? Let's see. We've got a Hellhound who's here. We've got Stacy Woodson who was first. Good morning. Good morning. We've got Thomas who's here. We got Yankee Bell who's here. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Good to see you guys. Christ is king. That is true. That is true. That's he died for our sins. So yeah, some things some things have been happening. Yeah, things been happening. And yesterday I had a day where I just did stuff around here. Just stuff that was like all this nagging things that just build up. I was doing laundry. I'm still doing laundry. I was putting up shelving. I was moving things around. There's things happening. So, yeah. Oh, I see Kevin James is here. Good morning. Good to see you. Let's see. What do I want to get into first? Some of these things I had already. Oh, yeah. Here, I'll show this one first. Just because Skipper. Look, Skipper will tell you things. All right? Skipper will show you things and tell you things. Ooh, I do not like that. Hold on. We'll go back to the old way. Why is it not? Hold on. We'll get there. There we go. So right there you go. You can see. Remember, I told you manufacturing jobs were lagging. They were lagging, and that was the only thing really stopping from the jobs market kind of like really showing how robust it is. So they came out with a new report, and now manufacturing jobs are surging. In this jobs report, they actually lost 25,000, but I'm not worried about that, and here's why. You watch the trends, okay? And the trend with Trump is when they come out with the jobs report, it's always doom and gloom. And then the next month, they revise everything upward. During the Biden administration, everything got revised downward. And that's because these numbers are compiled by the CBO, the Congressional Budget Office. And there's a lot of DC liberals in those offices. So when it comes to where the human element can make a decision of, well, which way do we think it's going to go? It always during Trump, it's always a downward decision, and under Biden, it was always an upward decision. So again, the jobs market is very steady, very steady. Losing 25,000 jobs is not a lot. It really isn't. And you see, now we have manufacturing coming back. And what did I tell you guys? Manufacturing jobs were stagnated because of the whole thing with uh, illegal immigrants. It was go- it, it's still evolving and it's gonna shift. So yeah, as we get rid of illegal immigrants, a lot of those jobs are going to be lost, and they're not going to be full. They're not going to be filled right away. It's a shift. We are going to experience a shift. It happens. It happens. It's an adjustment period. It's okay. Allow the markets to realign. I see Heroes Chris is here. Good morning. Well, good morning my time, not you. Uh is Georgie here? I don't see her. In fact, here, let's send a live text to Georgie. And we have to let Georgie know that we love her. So wake up, retard. And that is how I send good morning text to Georgie. And what's funny about that is people would get mad, be like, "Oh, he's saying wake up, retard." Yeah, I'm saying that because I love Georgie. She is my friend, and we can have fun with each other like that. Other people cannot have fun with others like that, and they get very jealous. And oh, we will get into some jealousy later on. We will get into that. Speaking of haters, here, I got this that we will share. Why is this? Do I have to refresh this? Oh, this doesn't. Yeah, there we go. I've never been hated by anyone pretty. It's always someone that looks like they're running from animal control. 100%. 100%. That is my haters. Retard is code for love ya. That is 100% true, Thomas. 100% true. I also noticed that with the jewels, I've been watching the payouts on YouTube. They're moving away from super chats and getting more towards like people sending jewels, and it's so they have to pay out less money. Yep, Google being Google. I don't care. I like that I'm monetized. I'm making money. I don't care. It sucks, but you expect corporations to fuck you over. You should expect that. Georgie Georgie probably chewing glass for show prep today. Maybe. Yeah, they do have a show going out today, her and Stacy. Stacy, what time are you guys doing that? Looking through. I'm just making sure I didn't. Oh, there's Paul. I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't say good morning to you. Good morning to Paul. And I've got some of these things that happen on my. No, I don't want to get into that one yet. Oh, there's a lot of retarded videos out happening right now. Okay, yeah, we can show this one. This is another one of these videos, just like I told you.
Thank you.
This is ICE invading another
We
company.
need an announcement made. Can you help us with that?
I could.
Okay, perfect.
This is in this is in New York, where there's now a state law that they can't work with ICE, and they were finding a bunch of illegal aliens using Americans' social security numbers fraudulently for jobs.
Do is have the employees in the back be made aware we have a search warrant for the facility.
Attention, all nutrition bar confectioner employees. The police are here with a search warrant. Please move to the production hallway and turn off all equipment by hitting the e-safe button. Thank you.
Atención a los trabajadores de Nutrition Bars Confectioneros. Somos policías con una orden de...
Agents stopped production, yelled at people in bathroom stalls, and ordered most of the workers to line up in a hot break room.
Open the door. Abra la puerta.
Stop.
It's a foot. It's resistance.
Yeah.
Hang it. Got it?
Necesitas abrir la puerta ahora.
Tell them to back up.
Necesitas muevas. Vamos a abrir la puerta. Con fuerte.
He's in there. I got it. Ready?
Yep.
Get down! Get down!
Puerta ahora.
Get on the ground! Females, 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 females.
Siéntese ahora. Siéntese. No te muevas.
Just so you guys know, that's resisting arrest. So multiple crimes. Good morning, Ed. Good to see you.
Yes.
And good morning to Irishman. Good to see you.
Pull up your pants, come out of the bathroom. Pull up your pants, come out of the bathroom. Pull up your pants, come out of the bathroom.
Necesitas poner tus pantalones. She's asking to wait since she's a moving pants up.
Okay, please hurry.
Okay. Señoritas, conmigo.
Ándale.
Compañeros, por favor.
They asked each person, one by one, whether they were U.S. citizens.
You good? Yeah. Okay. I was just getting a little hot as shit. Okay, so those are being checked. U.S. citizens. Okay.
There's nothing. Everything in there is not U.S. citizens.
Ed was turned down for clothing allowance by the VA, and yeah, that's what they do. Thank you for the stars, Grim. I do appreciate it.
Over on this side. Let's go. The quicker we do this, the quicker we get through it, right? Come to this side. Come up in the front, to the side. No, you're not going in your locker. No. And I'll take the pen. I'll take it. Thank you. Hey, that side. All the way.
Voy a hablar con él.
57 people were detained.
That last
People were
thing.
detained.
Agents had warrants that allowed them to collect documents, not individuals, lawyers said. Because this is a lefty group that put out this video. They don't need a warrant to collect illegal immigrants. They do not need a warrant. They're here illegally. The federal government has given Customs and Border Protection and ICE extensive powers on that. So, and you know, some people don't like it. This is in New York City, which means they're within 100 miles from the border, so they can detain them. But see, these lawyers, like, they know that Americans understand their rights, that you can't be you can't be arrested without a warrant or probable cause. Most Americans understand that, but that is not true of illegal immigrants. So, but the lawyers are giving this, they're saying these things just to blur everything. That's what they're doing. And you saw these people, like, they asked, "Are you an American citizen?" And the woman goes like this, like, "If you're an American citizen, yes. The only people stalling are people who are not." That's just how it is. This one here was making its rounds, and this is just funny. This is a visual representation of so many of my haters. Here we go. I love this. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna let this play. I gotta send a text real quick. Oh my god. The thumbs up. It cuts there. Oh my god. Do you know how many times I watched this the other day? And with every watch, it gets better. From oh yeah, she face planted into a balloon. So clearly it's an engagement party. But also, here, watch the girl here on the side who just doesn't pay attention or give a shit. This is end of the night. That thumbs up is what does it for me. Oh, Grim got banned. That's funny. That's funny. You see, I'm so glad. The popping. The popping of the balloon. Menace. It's so perfect. It is so perfect. Oh my god. We gotta watch it again. God. Oh, I love this. Yeah, if this is how this young lady operates all the time in her thought process, uh, I I will marry her. I don't know if she's the engaged one in this, but if that guy if he can't do it, gets some cold feet, baby, you just come to the skipper because I will have nonstop entertainment. Oh my god. In the window. Let's watch the window. I love this. Oh, this is amazing. I love every single thing about that. Oh my god. How can you not? How can you not just love that? I love it when I'm watching on YouTube and stuff, and all of a sudden I run across my haters in the wild. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Allison.
I got a few from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Calling up the homies, and I'm asking y'all which part of y'all playing basketball. Get me on the court, and I'm trouble. Last week, fucked around and got a triple double. Freaking brothers every way, like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day. It's alright. I got.
So you guys tell me. I think that one is. I'm pretty sure this one is Allison. I think this is Allison right here. And hold on. Oh, hot girl right here. That's Renee. Someone find out what stools these are, because the tensile strength on those legs. This is, you've heard of girls' night out. This is big girls' night out. Oh my god. Yeah. And she knows all the world's words to the song, because all of her black boyfriends used to drive around and play that. Is that a private show? I would not be surprised if this were the NCO club. Ladies and gentlemen, that table is what we call the slump busters. There's a resemblance. There's a resemblance. Oh my god. Wearing the loose fitting like dress thing and then the tight pants. Like ugh. Doesn't that look like a happy couple? So here's a question. Let's say you could take all four of these ladies home. Does 4 twos count as an 8? And you know they all have kids at home. They all uh, yeah, they've got every single one of them has at least one. The over under is 3. That's what I would say. But yeah, so that's a fun one. Okay, I do want to download this. And we will play that. Local video. No, I didn't ask you to do that. All right, guys. We have an exclusive. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. But it does show you what we're going to be looking at here. Because we had a couple dummies who think that by doing they think that by doing members only that we're not going to get the videos. Oh, we're
funny. And then
we got the videos. Okay? We got the videos. And this one clearly, as you guys can tell, it's Spawn Trooper. And do you guys think he'll copyright strike me? Think he will? Because we had gotten word from people that told us, "Oh, he's talking about us." Like we knew as the members only was going. And the thing is, I have not talked to this guy in 2 years. In 2 years. Yeah, the stolen valor asshole. Yep, that's him. Yeah. But this goes to show you, like, these people just can't move on. Can't move on. We know about another members only that occurred. That one I don't know if we're going to show anything on. But yeah, they think they're sneaky with this stuff, and it's like, no. I will say, like, monetizing the hate. Oh, I respect it all day long. But you know damn well he's going to be very upset that I'm playing his clip. Oh, that they don't understand fair use, Grim. They don't like. They'll talk about it, but they don't understand it. But let's watch.
It's going to get funny. And then, yeah, sport, so-called hellhole. Well, you know, have you spoken to your roommate yet about you fucking behaving the way you behave?
See, he does these vague attacks. What? Like, if Hellhound, the person he lives with, if there's an issue there, who cares? That's nothing for the public. Like, why are you bringing that up? It's just the way to try to do these attacks, and it falls flat. Like, it falls flat. He's not. This is not a learned individual attacking. Okay, like, why are you like, just because Hellhound is here and giving a comment? Like, I don't get. I honestly, I don't get it. Like, Georgie says, Spawn finally shut up, left us alone, noticed we quit going after Spawn. Coop kept trying to feed the fire. Yeah, so this is Spawn coming right back in. I wasn't discussing Spawn. I was not during this live stream. He was just casually mentioned. So, yeah, he's trying to attack Hellhound at first. But really his ire, he is so jealous of Georgie that me and Georgie have a friendship. Oh yeah. He I'll tell you guys this. He was very scared of Facebook. Very scared of it. But let's go.
Just asking, just saying. Right? This is the type of fucking behavior. Here's about French psycho. Coming for my French psycho, Frenchie, is not a very bright move from someone.
Yeah, Spawn attacked Georgie's friend, French Psycho, who comes here. And I don't know what it was all about. I really don't care. I'm not going to inject myself into that drama. Georgie wanted to make a comment about it. That's okay. But
He claims to not want mine or veteran nation's attention anymore. You don't fucking intimidate me, you smart, short-ass, hobbit-looking bitch.
Clearly she does, because you couldn't say this live on your show. You had to do it in a members only. So I think he is intimidated. I think he 100% is intimidated.
I fucking couldn't stop laughing when I watched it, read this. Frenchie's harmless, Spawn, you should focus.
Oh, he was watching. Did you notice that? He slipped up. He watches. And they do. They watch. They all watch.
Focus on the fact that America is about to show England what another American ass whooping looks like on July the 4th. I was going, yeah, I can't wait to fucking see that as well. Because I'm not fucking English. So that's what made me laugh. French is very much loved, beloved over here at the Goon Squad. Yeah, I suggest you sit the fuck back down and stay in your corner. You should put your fucking muzzle back on and get back in your cage.
Back in a cage? When is out of anyone who is not caged, it's Georgie. Look at Georgie right here. She's jumping right into the fire with it. Like, and she'll say this on her show. She will 100% say it on her, not behind the members only. She'll say it. That's one thing about me and Georgie. Like, a lot of these people, and we'll get into it because I fast forwarded through some of this. Me and Georgie will say it to people's faces. Like, I've got your DMs. Show them. I don't give a shit. Because I'm the same person in DM that I am normally. Show it. Show my DMs. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to expose anything from me. Other people, like your good friend Juanita. Oh yeah. She got exposed several times. Does not like it. But yeah.
Because if you go and read that message, right, I was actually being extremely respectful. Yeah, and I did make a post about it. So if you want to go and read that post, go to my post and go and have a look.
Yeah, you made a post about a friend of hers, and she made a comment. And now you are now doing, like, talking about her again, and me, in a members only. There's another one doing this. He's doing similar, but again, we'll talk about it live. So here, I will say, you showing this, you have monetized it, and now I'm monetizing it. So in the end, I still get the win. Good morning, Epilepsy Warrior. Good to see you. Where's the other one? Oh, Lewis Ave missions. MFR needs to leave Frenchie alone. He hasn't done anything. Yeah, that's what he does. Like, like, dude, just go get a therapist. Stop starting fights with people. But that's what he has to be right. He has to have the last word. That's why it was so easy to manipulate him. He's going to hate this stream. He's going to hate this stream.
And read it. Right? Now, this one here, this was sent to me, oh, fucking hell, when was it? 2020, what was it? 2024?
You're bringing up, like, who cares? What this is Georgie and Max during this time. This would have been December of 24, where they had a falling out. They've since made up. Like, but see, he doesn't have anything to go after Georgie about, so he's bringing up this old shit. This is very, and here's the thing. This is so high school, but guess what? Skipper's now in. Again, Skipper's in. So I had done a video well over a year ago where I was showing my DMs with Spawn Trooper, and I did it in a members only. But I said, "Oh, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to make money off it." I did it in members only just because I knew it would annoy him, and I knew you would pay to watch it. But now, and the thing is, it's been under my unlisted, and I didn't post it. Oh, it's going to be posted now. Like, not members only. It's going to be posted for the world to see, and it's going to bother him.
Or beginning of 2025, while it's all fucking kicking off. Now, I want you to, Yoda, hey, I want you to pay attention to the terminology, okay? Right?
Who cares about terminology? See, he thinks he's like this Intel analyst. Oh, I'm going to go through I'm going to go through and figure out what these, like, no one cares. You're not bringing anything new to the table.
If people can remember how she, when she fucking went off at me, right? Now, Mike was saying that I'm jealous, but absolutely not.
Oh, you are jealous. You're stuttering right now. You were very upset. Oh, where the fuck did she come from? Yeah, that's jealousy. What do you care? What do you care? I'm not streaming with you anymore, dude. I'll never work with you again. I'll stream with her. I'll stream with her any day she needs me to.
To be honest with you, I didn't trust Mike anymore anyway. So, it was no fucking love lost in that.
He said, oh, I didn't trust Mike. I ended our relationship, not him. I said, you did this. You crossed my boundary. I told you not to do it. You crossed my boundary. I cannot trust you. I will no longer stream with you. I guarantee you, if I reached out and said, hey, let's let bygones be bygones and we'll stream again, he would jump for joy. He would love it. But I don't do that. Once I burn a bridge, I'm not about rebuilding it. I'm really not. I had a family member, guys. I had a family member try to do that shit to me last week. They started following my TikTok. It was a family member who, I'll give you the backstory. They stole inheritance from another family member, just straight up thieves. And the last time that we spoke, I called them thieves, and I said I want nothing to do with you. About 2 years later, I sent her brother a cease and desist because he was contacting me, and I want no contact with those people. I have not spoken with her in 25 years, and then she follows my TikTok last week. Why would I want anything to do with you? When I burn a bridge, I'm done. I'm done. Move on. I'm done. Your drama, take it out of my life. He was always trying to rope me into shit. And I'll give you an example. When Slug was posting about me and saying horrible things about me, I'm not the one who cared. I didn't give a shit. He was going all through, and this is where he was in this video. He was at this park, and I was like, I don't care. I was like, unless he crosses a line, I don't care. Like, I know who he is. I know where he lives. That's all I need to know. He cannot bring newer stuff to cry about and stuff, bring up crap. Oh, right. Like, get over it, dude. Move on. He is Spawn Trooper. He claims to be a veteran, but yeah. He's from the UK and claims to be. And the thing is, like, we have his address. We have his address. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. That's all I need. Now, if he crosses a line, then I'll use it. But I wasn't talking about Spawn Trooper. I was done. Coop was trying to get me to talk about him. I could show you DMs of Coop being like, the retard's talking about you again. And I was always saying, well, just take screenshots or get me a timestamp or take video of it and send it to me. Because the thing is, like, when someone says, oh, they're talking about me, until I get something like this, until I get proof, I'm not going to talk about it. I'll be honest, I got this morning. I knew Coop was doing a members only. I knew Spawn was doing a members only. People were saying they're talking about you. I was like, get me screenshots, get me video, and then I'll address it. Well, let's see what he says.
And she
Yes, Graham, I do have his address. Yep.
injected herself, and she seems to always jump on. I don't know. She wants to always be the center of attention. All right, fair enough. She can. I don't care.
Wow, that's the pot calling the kettle black. Oh, 100%. 100%. And so did DJ Radis. They both had some very pointed things to tell me about Spawn. And now he's buddy-buddy with them.
But what she wrote here, okay, was exactly similar to what was said to me. I'm done. I vented to you simply because I didn't want to borrow my...
So wait. You're telling me that she's consistent? You know who's not consistent? Mentally ill people. People who have gone through therapy are always looking for consistency. This is why I think the way I do.
Best friend while they were working. Friends don't tell friends business, Max. You stir in the shit pot. And let me point something out to you. This is free of here. Now we'll come on to this bit here in a minute. Now, as far as I'm
why is he going from her to Lynette? Just crazy.
Concerned. I really don't care about them two. But if you watch and
I don't care about them too, but I just did 2 minutes on them.
If you get the drift of what's going on, they attack people who were close to them. And when you are close...
Attack people? No, we don't attack people who are close. In fact, as you guys saw from, if you watched my thing where I showed Coop's DMs, I told Coop, do not come after me. Like, you tell your mods to leave me alone. I'm not going to stream with you anymore. Just move on, go away, and we're done. And as you guys saw, Big Dirt and Daisy Rodriguez, who are both Coop's mods, both on his show, in his Facebook group, and in his Discord, yeah, they wanted to come after me and Georgie. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to let people just attack me without responding. I get to respond. But to him, that's us just attacking people we one stream with. No, there are people for a while. TC said, "Hey, I'm not going to stream with you for a while. I'm just going to take a break." Fair. That's perfectly fair. We don't have to do things together. But why would I attack TC over that? If someone says they don't want to stream with me, okay, they don't have to. And me and TC are streaming together again. Because, sometimes people just need a break from each other. That happens. That's human relationships. And, me and TC, we had a really great stream the other week. Like, it was a lot of fun. But that's how you do things. Hey, baby girl. We know why this is happening. Coop is behind it, just like he used to do with us. 100%. 100%. Coop and Mama Coop are all about the drama. They really are. He says he's not. But why does he let his mods go after us? Why would he not tell his mods, "Hey, leave them alone. We're not streaming together. Just stop." Because they all want it.
Close to someone, you talk privately. And when you are talking privately,
okay, I'm going to rewind just a
people
little
who
bit.
were close to them. And when you are close to someone, you talk privately. And when you are talking privately, tree god, hello, mate. Right? When you are talking, privately, here's the thing. If you're not careful, it will be used against you. And look what's happened. Many of people, right, have been on a receiving end of this.
Again, anyone can show my DMs. Anyone. And that is why I operate exactly the same in DM that I do publicly. 100%. There's lots of people out there that have my DMs. Show them. I don't care. You're not going to bother me. I'll get to respond, and that's going to bother you. So because he made that statement, I am going to fully release his DMs because he wants to issue that threat to people. Okay. I get to respond. I really don't give a shit about you. I was not talking about you. Other than like a few stray comments in the chat, no one gave a shit. Coops to hire Mighty. Now tell anyone anything. He's hit big time. He's on streams, either Tug or Jeremy. Oh, yeah. And that's what they all wanted. I still have where Coop sent me a DM between him and Tug where Tug hates Spawn Trooper. Hates him. We'll see. Maybe they're all going to be all nice. We'll see. I really don't give a shit. I left the story. Leave me alone. But see, they want to go after us and our friends.
Behavior. However, not once have you ever seen any factual evidence whatsoever, except a couple of DMs here and there.
You haven't seen evidence except for the evidence. What has he shown? He does these attacks on me and Georgie. What has he shown? Nothing. I'm sure he's going to be very upset that I played that. Oh well, dude. You want to play these games? I'll play these games. I was not going to release your DMs like publicly. I did on the members only because I did that just because I knew it would bother you. Like, I will always be inside of your head. So now they're going to be public. Fully public. Okay. Coop started to call me Belgian waffle, sex machine boy, and so on. Well, thanks for the compliment. Yeah. Like, these people just need to move on. Coop's mods, Spawn Trooper, move the fuck on. But no, they all want me and Georgie's attention. It's like, okay, you'll get it. You will get it. He probably could have replied to Georgie's post and said, "Hey, that's between me and Frenchie," and had it out with her. But no, he wanted to show things like old shit. Okay, you want to dig up old shit? We're gonna dig up old shit. Okay, but now he's gonna be upset about that, and it's like, okay, well, you wanted to play these games. This is what you asked for. So there you go. Granted, approved, authorized. The only thing he has shown is how much of a dumbass he is. Even my AI said he's an 8 out of 10 dumbass. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, all these people get very upset. They cross my boundaries and get very upset that I then end the relationship. In the past, I have crossed other people's boundaries and they have ended relationships with me. And that's okay. That is okay. But don't get upset that I ended the relationship. It's the ones with the biggest egos that can never stop. He's definitely living in the past. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he wants me to either make up with him or tear me down. Like that's his choices. He can't just move on and be like, well, Mike doesn't want to stream with me again. He's out there saying he's oh, I'll show DMs. You're not going to bother me. But I will respond and that will bother them. They always hate that. Always. All these people, you can't show people's DMs. Why not? Why not? That's a breach of trust. No, it's not. Could those be used in a court of law? I can show them. I'm a journalist. My degree is in journalism. DMs are open fucking game. If you don't like it, you have the choice to not DM people. Two-party consent. It has DMs are not subject to two-party consent. They're not. A lot of these people are just stupid. Yeah, he needs to wear his big girl panties. He definitely does. Yeah, right? Again, didn't want to talk about any of these retards, but it's like, okay, they want to play. You guys saw it here. They want to play. And he didn't even have the balls to do it on what's it on a live. Everything behind a paywall. Just so weak. So weak. Yeah. Difference is we show DMs unedited, uncut. Yeah, we give you the full context. I got no problem showing them. Freedom of speech under the First Amendment, freedom of press. Yeah. Like you're never gonna get in trouble by showing DMs. And there's all these people out there who, like, if I've shown DMs and people are like, I'm not gonna work with you because you showed that person's DMs. Okay, that's fine. Don't care. Don't care. I will show DMs. That's why Allison had a problem with me. He's showing DMs. Okay. Did I have some type of agreement with someone that I would never show their DMs? No, I didn't. And some people will have an issue with that. I am of the mind that if you are messaging someone that you know to be a journalist, you should be smart enough to not to not or to not send anything that you don't want publicly. But yeah, once you send it, it becomes that other person's property. Any DM that people send me is my property. I can use it as I see fit. I can use it as a source for a story. I can use it for content. Right? Right? Do I need to show Coop's DMs again where Coop was talking about Spawn's talking about you? And when almost every single time that Coop was doing that, I would go and watch whatever I didn't go every time. A lot of times I just didn't do anything about it. But I would go sometimes and watch, like try to watch where he was talking about whatever, and he was being vague. That's what Spawn does. Spawn talks around the issue. He doesn't say, "Look, this is what's happening." Uh, I mean, if you like people that do that, that's all on you. That's not how I operate. It's just not. Um, I if I'm gonna talk about someone, I'm gonna be direct and be like, "Look, this is what's happening." Hey, hey, don't show that, right? Like, what did he think he was gonna get by showing Georgie's discussion with Max Lab? What did he think he was gonna get? Like, oh, she told me the same thing. Yeah, so Georgie's consistent. So, like, that shows mental maturity. Him showing that made him look so much worse than Georgie. So much like I showing that I would have more trust. Like if I wasn't involved, I'd be like, okay, well, I trust Georgie more. Like he's admitting that she's being consistent in how she feels. Okay, Ed. Yeah, we can talk later on. Right? Right? If you're gonna call someone out, call them out by their name. He doesn't do that. You see these people who do that. Um, it's really sad when men do it. It's really sad because just be a man. Got a problem with something? Just say, I got a problem I got a problem with this person. Here's my problem. Spawn said he has never had an issue with Coop. That tells me he's being two-faced the entire time. Oh, Coop definitely has an issue with Spawn. And Coop has a big issue with Squid. Oh, Coop hates Squid. Why? Because Squid blocked him for no reason. Like, and I was like, whenever he would say that, I'd be like, what do you care? Like, there are people that block me. It's like, okay, block me. Don't care. Like, if you're blocking me to go talk shit about me, that's a bitch move. Buffed old man. That's a bitch move. Um, I'm a little bit more forgiving at women who do it. I am. That's just a woman thing. When men do it, it's oh no, I'm gonna call you out for being a little bitch. Right, Graham? Right? And that's how I like to do it. I laugh. I laugh that that they still believe you and Hellhound are the same person, and they also claim that you have alts. I will say this: Squid is 100% correct. She's 100% correct. uh, all these people, like, just move on. Just move on. Like, you guys are in the what the hell's case. Report on that. There's if you want to talk about what the Lees are talking, report on that. I never gave a shit about the Lees. Spawn really gave a shit about the Lees. Really did. I never cared. Why? Because I always looked at them as inconsequential. Like, they're not smart people. I'll still say that. The Lees are not smart. They've done a lot of dumb things. So, and you've seen with it they've been able to fuck up this whole case. And that I'll straight up say to Jeremy, to Tug, to Megan, you all caused this. To Shizzy, to Just Jay, all of them. By focusing on the Lees, you guys have muddied the waters of this case and turned it into a circus. And Jeremy had he focused on just John and Lynette, he would have had like slam dunk wins. But he's had some losses because of it. Because you could have just focused on the people that were the problems. Once you get that in the box, then maybe you could have expanded out. But I said I didn't, as you guys, when we were reading the court docs, I was like, look, I'm not going to criticize the strategy, but it's not the strategy I would use. And I was very clear about that. And yeah. And me and Epileptic Warrior, we got a story. We got a story that we are working on. Sorry, guys. Reading your comments, my eyes are starting to bother me. He's got his BCGs on. These are not BCGs. Like, BCGs are super thick. These are not BCGs. They're super thick and they're brown. And they have like a little metal rod that goes through. These are solid plastic. These are free VA glasses. It's been a 3-ring circus. Yeah, it has. And it has not served Jeremy well. Like, focusing on John Lynette, you'll win every single day. And I've always said I support him on that. And I came into this about the government accountability. And it became very clear that these people were just crazy. They were just crazy. And sorry. Funny how Yoda is over there with Spawn after everything is done to him. You know what? Robert Ward, who loves Spawn, is he and Yoda buddy now? Because he tried claiming that I was promoting Yoda and I was like, no, I promoted Uncle Frank's his GoFundMe. Because we literally had Uncle Frank on the show. He was a veteran. They gave me proof he was a veteran. I took that. That was all I needed. Now, I did not get into any business decisions with Yoda and his wife. Nope, not at all. But other people did, and then Uncle Frank wasn't a real person. Are you out of your minds? Out of your fucking minds. Because they all believe that absence of proof was proof. It is not. It can help you tell a story. It can help you find the truth. But it's not, in and of itself, is not proof. It's very circumstantial. Very. It would not hold up in a court of law. Oh, Greg, 100%. The cases were all solid by Jeremy. It was a circus out of the court that's caused. Oh, yeah. 100%. Yep. Yep, we do. I've talked a little bit about it, but we're not going to go public with it until we have proof. Yep. Once we get those FOIAs, it'll be good. Yeah, and I've had that too. Where we had people I was close with that I had an Uncle Billy, and everybody called him Uncle Billy. He was our uncle. I wasn't actually related to him, but I'm still going to call him Uncle Billy until the day I die because he was Uncle Billy. Yeah, you have that. And that doesn't mean I'm lying about anything. I'm not lying about Uncle Billy. Yeah, yeah. Well, really, when it comes to this VA thing, it's they won't do anything unless we can show it happened. And it's always better to bring it, show that it happened from the get go. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you have to chase a story. 100% you do. And you guys have seen that with some of the stuff that's happened to me. Yeah, and that's why I never promoted any of this stuff that Yoda and Erica were doing. I just wasn't interested in it. Um, Look, I did the memorial stuff for Uncle Frank, and I would do that again today. If they said, "Hey, we took the money and we did this. We'd like to do something else to memorialize Uncle Frank," I would do it in a heartbeat because it's about a veteran. It is about a veteran. And Robert Ward, we'll see. We'll see how close he wants to get with Yoda because that's what he attacked me over, which is so stupid. So stupid. Veterans attacking a veteran over dumb shit. It's just like buffed old man. Just and you see this in some veteran circles, veterans who just want to be whiny little pussies. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. They don't like people who talk. They will protect themselves at all costs. Absolutely. 100% they would. Cat, what are you doing? He's at my feet. Don't you be chewing on those wires. Those wires I need to stream. Oh, he got stepped on yesterday. I was busy all day yesterday. Like not a bad busy, a good busy. I was doing shit that was like, okay, I could put this off. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm moving around and whatnot. And I'd gone from this bedroom into the kitchen. And he followed me. And I was standing at the oven, cleaning the oven, and I took a step back and he had laid down behind me and yeah, his tail got stepped on. It happens. Yes, they do, Epilepsy Warrior. They stalk whistleblowers, and you guys are gonna see it when we can show everything from this case. You guys will see it. Yeah, all these people were, like, sending money to Yoda and Erica that was not tied to the Uncle Frank stuff, and then saying, "Well, what's happening with that money?" Like, asking me. I was like, "I wasn't a part of that. So why would I have those answers for you?" D I can't tell you like, people, when it's on the internet, if you're sending people money, it's gone. Only me found that out. It's gone. And will it be used for what you sent it for? Maybe, maybe not. That does not make me responsible for your decisions. And that's what all those people were doing. And several of them were to find out information with their little investigation, were using their positions inappropriately. They were. Wasn't Robert Ward in the Navy? If so, explains why he's such a little bitch boy. Yes, he was in the Navy. Yes. And from what I understand, they've opened a barbecue restaurant. It's not smart if you're going to open a business like that, where you're relying on the public, not smart to attack people, Robert. If I'm the problem, tell me so right now. I will blow out. Weak ass men can't handle strong women who call BS what it is. We've had conversations, Georgie, of what I think you do right and what I think you do wrong. You tell me what you think I do right and what I do wrong. Hey, Jen Brooke, good to see you. And that's healthy. That is healthy. As I've said, I would much rather have friends who stab me in the front than those that stab me in the back. That's me. I've been around the block. I've seen, because people who are stabbing you in the front want you to be better. People who are stabbing you in the back want to tear you down. And as I showed that thing the other day, the people who will tear you down are the people that you've helped. It is. It's a, and I've known that for several years. This is this can be a very, this isn't a dangerous game like doing this and like putting up GoFundMe's, but it can be a very what do I say? What's the term? Like it's no good deed goes unpunished type of thing. I still have the fake doc they made for the so-called court case cease and desist thing where they asked for money for it. Yeah. Yeah, I was never involved in that. I mean, for those who were, I mean, you made your choices. Don't come at me because you made a bad choice. I have done bad business deals. Okay. People have brought me business deals that went south. I've lost money on stuff. Guess what? That's okay. And those people that brought me those deals, that is not their fault. You like business deals go south. I've had business deals go south on people that I've made money with. Okay. When you get into business with someone, you're always taking a risk, and that is your risk, and it's not anyone else's. And yeah, guess what? Sometimes people will lie to you. They will lie, they will mislead you. That's the risk. If you don't like it, don't take the risk. Yeah, absolutely, Georgie. Georgie, when you like all these people like hate that we joke around, that we flirt and do all this stuff, right? But remember, Georgie will tell you is you could go watch her show today when her and her husband first time they separated and Georgie was talking to other guys. She asked me what I thought and I was like, "Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Me as a man, I don't I don't want a woman who would be like half in and out with this relationship trying to start another one." I was like, "When you're done with that relationship, that's when like I would want a woman to come to me. Like finish off that relationship, then come to me. Because I don't want the drama." And this last time with her separating, she was like, "Hey, I'm done with him." I was like, Then be done with him." And there you go. That's exactly how I am. And that's how I date. Like I don't date here in this town. And do you know how many times I've been on dates? It's been years because I don't date anyone up here, but I've been on dates with women and I'm like, "So what's your situation?" "Oh, I'm separated." "Oh, okay. So you're married and separated. So uh, does your ex live in town?" "Well, we live in the same home." "Lady, you are not separated. You are not separated. You're just cheating." Right? I would rather people be around me who tell me I'm wrong than people who tell me I'm right. I don't like yes men. I like people who are like, "You shouldn't do this." Yep. Oh yeah, the haters are watching. Absolutely. We know they're watching. I would much rather people tell me I'm wrong. Will respect that because when someone tells you you're wrong, you can fix things. A lot of these people a lot of their problem, and this goes for the Hales case, and you see it every single day. Coop is really guilty of it. But when they get a piece of information, they immediately want to go post it onto Facebook or go live on YouTube. And there are times where that's appropriate. Like I did it with a couple, like when we got word of a couple of the court cases, I would go live and say, okay, here's a big decision in this case. Because that is news. But some of these people will go live with stuff that is totally unvetted. Hey, Wise Angel, good to see you. Totally unvetted. But they want to be the first to say it. And, I've got family members like that. Like, when there's news, they want to be the first ones to tell everyone and be like, oh, see, I was the one that came this. And Spawn Trooper, one of those. Spawn Troopers, oh, they're not doing their research. I did that research. Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter. Trust me, you act like that. I can tell you in journalism circles, if I find something out and someone says, hey, can you give me what you have on that? If I say no, I'm going to get blackballed. No, journalists, unless if it's something that they haven't printed yet, like those that won't give you, like if they've gone to print, hey, yeah, here, it was my scoop, here's the background. Like, those are the people you work with. The ones who hide shit, no one wants to work with them. You're only out for yourself. And that's how I've been. Have you guys noticed I help YouTubers with smaller followings? Have you guys noticed that? Like, I'm not doing a coup. I'm not trying to get on with Tug and Megan. I'm not. I will help people who are smaller than me. You want to know why? Because I had YouTubers who helped me when I was way smaller. And I promote them. Like Tug. Tug did not have to have me on. Jeremy did not have to come on to my show. I thank both of them for that. I do. I hold them in very high regard for that. But there are people who will try to overstep you. And here's the thing. Anyone, like if Georgie went viral tomorrow, or Stacy went viral tomorrow, I'd be so happy for them. There are a lot of people who get jealous. And I knew that going into this because I've been in other circles where I saw stuff. As you guys know, I'm a big lover of stand-up comedy. A lot of stand-up comedians are like that. Like, they're jealous and they'll tear down fellow comedians. But the ones that I really like are the ones that I find help those who are younger, struggling, helping them get a leg up. Because here's the other thing. When I help somebody like Max Lab, his success is my success. So if Max Lab gets 100,000 followers tomorrow, I would be so happy for him and be like, hey, you deserve that. And that is like, means I helped with that. I was a step in that. I was a part of the process. And that makes me feel good. Right? Oh, they really care about what you do. So I'll say this. Spawn actually does do research. I can tell you this. He does do research, but a lot of it is just, it's like, who cares? Who cares? Oh, Wise Angel, you weren't here earlier. Spawn did a whole segment in his members only that we played on here, talk about me and Georgie. Yeah, here's what I'll say. Irish does research, and Irish does much better research than I ever saw from Spawn. And what Irish goes for is what's actionable. Yeah, you got jealous of Georgie for hitting. Oh, yeah. And why? He's got 40,000. Why are you jealous? Like, it's just so sad. And here's the thing. All these someone said I ruined my channel. Okay. I am so happy with how this show is right now. Do you guys realize that? Like, this right here was the goal that I had. What was it? 7 years ago when I started? 7, 8 years ago? This was the goal. Like, I I could not be happier as to how this is. And because it was all about building a community. All about, and I think we've got that. Look, you guys, a lot of you guys are come here every day. When you guys, those of you that have channels, when you go live, I do like to go in there. If even if I'm doing something and I can only stay for a minute or two, I'm gonna come in. I'm probably gonna, if you're monetized, I'm gonna leave you a super chat. I'm gonna leave you a comment. I'm gonna share it out. Why? Because I love supporting people. Love it. And there are people who, if you're going live and you think to message me, "Hey, I'm going live," oh, I'll push it out all day long because that costs me nothing. It costs me what, 10 seconds of my time? Yeah, yeah, it's the paracord people. I have considered, because I've done paracord stuff, not as much as what he has. I've considered doing paracord content, but you know it would piss him off. I've been researching a controversial professor over here and the similarities between the psychologist Shan Brandt. I don't know who that person is, but I mean, it can be interesting, very interesting. Irishman is not the one they want research. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like, I will give some of my yeah, some of my attention to things, but I also recognize when things are like going, I don't want to say toxic. I think that word is, but just going in a bad direction, and I'll course change. I will do that. Absolutely, Ed. Absolutely. You know what's funny? I didn't want to do this on today's show. I didn't. I'll do it because I get to respond, but I didn't want to. Those videos I was showing you guys earlier, that's the type of stuff I like doing. Like, it's not even funny. That's what I love doing. That's where I always wanted the show to go. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, I can't listen to voice messages while I'm on. And I do have other content to show. Like, if you guys want me to get off this and show this other content, I can. And that's the stuff I really enjoy doing. It's great and helpful. Many veterans also need other veterans to chat with. Your channel gives. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And epilepsy, we've been. I would say we've been online friends for a couple years now. You know, and I like that. You know, some of these people just don't understand, like, that I do have, like, just because someone's not here every day and because I don't talk about them every day, I do have relationships with other people who are fans who've been guests of the show. We talk. Like, Georgie for a long time was not on this show. She wasn't. She was helping me with the show. No trace of an email. Good. That's good. Absolutely, Irish. 100%. Y What I love is, yeah, you have all these problems of people, all these problems with people, right? And and that's what he's talking about, but he, in the same sentence, shows that you have boundaries and that you deal with things consistently. And here's the thing, all these people who are inconsistent, that's their emotions, and they're not in control of their emotions. If you're not in control of your emotions, that is a mental illness. And by me saying that, that's not a diagnosis. That's just a fact. Just like, I'll give you an example. If there's a group of people who have a raised uh, amount of suicide attempts or thoughts, that is an indicator of mental illness. Me saying that is not a diagnosis. It's just a fact. I believe it's like 7 or 8% of the American public um, thinks or attempts suicide. 7 to 8%. So when you see a group where it gets to like 15, 20, indicator of mental illness. Right? Right? But again, I knew I wanted to talk with you, just like Epilepsy Warrior. Like, I think she's great. And I think people are going to respond when we come on and we do this story. And all these people, well, Skipper's not doing stuff for veterans. Who cares? Who cares? My mission is to help and entertain. If I don't help someone and I entertain them, I'm fulfilling the mission. How many times do I have to say that's my mission? To help and entertain veterans, military, and their families. That's the goal of this show. Always has been since day one, before I ever put my face on cam. Yeah, look how many people here. He's saying, well, look at all these people that Georgie has problems with. Okay. But see, again, you're only looking at it from that lens. Look at all the people that Georgie doesn't have problems with, and that she's been friendly with for just as long. That also is an indicator. I will say this, the people who have a problem with Georgie and me are all people who are trying to get things out of us. And when we didn't operate the way they wanted, they were upset with us. So yeah. Why does Spawn want you to show proof of service? He won't. Oh yeah, yeah. He was. Oh, they won't show proof of this. You won't show proof of your service, dude. Show proof of your. You're the one who talks about proof. Show us the proof. He won't. Oh, my family will be in danger. Uh-huh. That Here's the thing. I've seen that out of so many fakers. Like when someone has stolen valor and you start asking them very pointed questions about, well, where did you serve? What units were you with? What is this award mean? That's classified. All of a sudden, their secret fucking squirrel every single time. And it's because they either don't know or it's bullshit and they don't want to get caught in the lie. And then they'll accuse you of trying to attack them. I was talking to someone about my awards because I had posted how I got my mini medals mounted, and Spawn Trooper was taking that and asking someone, "Hey, are these really his?" And you know what's funny about it? Yes, they are really my awards. I could show you my awards page. And what's funny is I actually have awards that I don't wear. And if you go onto the TikTok where I post it, you'll see people were like, well, you need this on. And I was like, I know people are saying it, but I've never seen the MAR admin that authorizes it. I know people say it. Oh, there's a MAR admin says you can wear this. But until I see it in black and white, even if Marine Online awards page tells me I rate it, I'm not putting it on. I'm not putting it on until I know for sure. Because there have been cases where Marine Online has told sergeant majors and generals, hey, you rate this, and they start wearing it, and then it comes out, they do an audit, and they're like, oh, actually, you don't rate that. I would much rather wear things I 100% know than to have even a sliver of doubt. That's just me. And here's the other thing. Awards can also be rescinded. People don't realize that too. Yeah, he only shows it to his little monkeys, to all the people that no one trusts. Here's the thing. You want someone to believe you? Show it to an enemy. It's like that when you're in prison. The one guy I was watching, he goes, if you get called in to talk with a like a police officer or something, what the standard is you ask for someone of a rival gang or something to go in there. So then they know if you're snitching, because if they're in there and there's like, no, he didn't snitch on anything, your enemy saying that, no, you didn't snitch. Believe it's going to be helpful for other. Oh, I think so too. I think so too. Well, I do appreciate that. I really do. But, oh, why doesn't Skipper help vets? I do. I just do it in my way. The way that I want to, the way that I can control. Someone, Grems was, oh, here's honor your oath. Why is Skipper not doing this? Because Jeff, honor your oath, Jeff. That's how he wants to do things. I think it's great that Jeff does that. Is it for me? I don't know. If I want to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't. I don't have to do things the way you want me to. Right? Medals are, well, at least here in the US, medals are never classified. Every award, see, there can be classified things, but the details are what's classified. In general, like, oh yeah, I worked with this unit, I did this. That is unclassified. Always unclassified. And you don't, like, portions of an award can be classified, but there's always public stuff. Because you can FOIA. Anyone could, if he wanted to do a FOIA on my medals, he could do it. He could absolutely do it. That's funny. Right? It's just like, I used to play a lot of sports until I realized I can buy trophies. Now I'm good at everything. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's interesting. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Why is he questioning your service to vet, Skipper? He hasn't helped, right? Oh, that guy has copied so much of what I do. He tried doing things. And here's the thing, like, I did a couple things. I was trying to do everything the right way. And when, like, with the foundation, the nonprofit, I closed it up. because it was just costing too much money. And then people were attacking me over it. So it was like, okay, well, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. And that's okay. I don't have to do these things. So, exactly. When you serve, parts of your record can be viewed because you became a public servant and under freedom of information. Public can access it. Yeah, exact same thing by, all the veterans who attack other veterans about doing disability claims. Okay. Disability, VA disability is not Social Security disability. You can be 100% and you can work. Why? Because it's part of the contract. It's part of the contract. When you, for all the veterans out there, when you went to MEPS and the doctor looked at your butthole, that was part of the contract. So yeah, you have to deal with the bad stuff, but you also have to deal with the good shit too. And that's why YouTubers like Caleb Hammer can go fuck themselves. I'll tell you guys what I did with Caleb Hammer. He had a thing, ads. He was asking people to come on his show. Now, I am financially stable, so I'm not going to go on his show and go through my bills, which is what he normally does. But I did say, I will love to come onto your show. I will fly to Austin, Texas. I will come on your show and I will debate you about VA disability because you misrepresent it. And I will. You guys are hearing it live. I will pay my own way to go. And I won't even put the content out. It can be his content. Yeah, a lot of these people are full of shit and haven't, like, a lot of these people haven't even gone to a VA hospital. If you're a civilian, go to a VA hospital and just volunteer. Just go and see. Just go and see. Oh. Spawn said, "You and I all care about his money. I don't care about the money. YouTube is fun for me." Oh, it is. Yeah, Coop used to get upset when you'd make money. Here's the thing. I talk about money because, like, it was actually Jeremy who gave us the advice. Talk about money all the time. Yep. I knew Sergeant Major was teaching, visit the barracks and garrison every 2 months with students to have their pre-service medicals. If I'm correct, the records are in Fort Leavenworth, unless they are before 1970 when the fire happened. They're actually in Missouri. If I remember correctly, it's in St. Louis. But yeah, there was a fire, I believe, 1975 or 76, that they lost a lot of records. But a lot of those records were at least able to be partially recreated because the information was stored in other places. But there's a lot of false information where I've dealt with veterans who are like, "Well, I can't get my stuff because the records were destroyed." And I'm like, "Oh, you can get your stuff." USAA right now, they have a thing in DC, and I wish they would do this permanently, but they're celebrating anyone who's ever served. There's 47 million veterans from the founding, and you can go there and you can, if your dad served, you can type in their name and it comes up and it shows their thing. And I think it's great that USA is doing it. I wish the federal government would do it permanently, but yeah, you can, like, those are records. Those records have not gotten lost. Now, could your full record be lost and your full medical record? Absolutely, but they can piece together from other places. Wish someone would send me 300 in super. And Epileptic Warrior, that's the other thing. After you come on my show, I'm going to get you on TC's show. I forgot about that. Yeah, he sent you. I remember. I didn't remember it was 3. I remember it was a lot. But look at how much you and Menace do together. Like, here's the thing. I am thankful that Menace comes here every single day. Menace has more followers than me. Am I upset or jealous? No. That is, I will promote his stuff. I will. Who else have I? Valor View News. Who else? Like I used to promote Green Flamingo. Like I will help people. I want to see people succeed. I want to see TC succeed. It'll bother me a little bit. I've tried to get AVA to do more things. I want if Epileptic Warrior wanted to do a show on this channel, she knows it's hers. Happy to do it. We'll talk offline, TC. But yeah, you'll want Epileptic Warriors here in the chat, and her and I are working on a story on her VA hospital. You know what gets me, Hellhound? I appreciate you doing those things of your county stand down. I do appreciate because those do help. You know what gets me is all these people who will come to me and be like, "Well, my dad served," and I'm like, "Okay," or "My grandfather served." What does that got to do with me? You think we served together or something? Like, do you think that's gonna like get, you didn't fucking serve, so you think that is gonna get you something with me? I don't I don't understand it. These people that do that, I just don't. I mean, it's one thing to come to me and say, "Hey, I appreciate your service." Good. I, I'm happy to serve. That's why I say thank you for being worth serving. Because I think the American people are worth serving. But like, well, my grandfather served. I don't get what that does for me. There was a video I saw yesterday, and it was a kid, and he was recording himself, and he was running away from MEPS, and he said he was going AWOL. Well, you're not really going AWOL because you're not like you haven't fulfilled the contract yet. So you're not really going AWOL. They're not going to prosecute you for it, right? And so he ran away, and I jumped in. I think this was on Not in Regs. So I left a comment. I said, "This is probably for the best because had he gotten to basic and a drill instructor got in his face, he would have laid out that motherfucker." Because you hear that all, "Oh yeah, I would have served, but if a drill instructor got in my face, like, sure you would have." Though people like that are the guys who, when you get to boot camp, they're the ones like, and I had a couple of them. "Oh, I'm going to tell the drill instructor I'm gay," right? Oh yeah. TC says, "I don't like being thanked. I didn't do anything." TC, when they're thanking, it's more for them than for you. That's why I say, well, thank you for being worth serving, so they can feel better about it. Coop accused me of buying subs when he surpassed me in subs. I congratulated him. Told, yeah, right. There's jealousy out there, like. Like I've tried to get AVA to he loves airsoft, and I'm like, dude, you should do airsoft content. You absolutely should. And I don't do like airsoft content. I told him, I said, I will promote your stuff. Like TC knows. TC did an interview with a veteran. I was like, I want to stream that because I want to promote him. Had he said you can stream the first 5 minutes and then cut it off and tell people, I would have done that. Like, I'm not doing anything like that for me to get views. I want them to get views. But yeah, Like all these people, what is he doing? What's Veteran Nation doing for vets? I do a lot for vets. I get about, if not every week, every other week, I get a veteran that reaches out to me for something new. I just don't. It's their stories to tell. I don't talk about it. Like I might say, "Hey, I helped a veteran this week," but I'm not going to go into details unless they're okay with it. I actually had a veteran who I was talking this last week who was talking about their struggle with the VA, and they were crying. And I said, "Look," and they were like, "Look, I don't want any of this on your show." I'm like, "It'll never be on my show. Unless you tell me to put it on the show, it'll never be on my show." But I was like, "Look, you need to keep fighting. Do not give up. Don't give those bastards the satisfaction. We will eventually get to what you need. We will." I TC. I've been trying to get TC. I want to help TC's family so much, and TC is just stubborn. I want to get TC's kids and grandkids benefits because there are benefits out there, but he's stubborn. AVA just needs to do content. I don't care. Everybody's got to find their thing. You know, some people can't do this, and I get it. I get it. It took me a long time being comfortable doing this, talking to myself. A long time. I definitely made my bones, as they say in the mafia. TC too. TC made his bones. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Graham. A lot of veterans just want me to hear their story. They want me to hear what they've gone through. There's a select few that want me to do shit for them. And I'll do some things, but they have to take ownership of their stuff too. But I'll listen. Should me and Georgie start doing paracord content? I've done paracord bracelets. Hold on here. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Took me a bit because I moved it and I couldn't remember where I put it. I put it in this nice little box. I got this for Christmas one year. I love this box. But look. I've got all my little paracord things in here. Because this was like one of the first things I did after I got out. Like I've got keychains. Could I sell this stuff? Yeah, I could. Just different types. Maybe I'll get back to it one day. Like I had a little carabiner and then a thing. I started doing this stuff when my son was really doing scouting, and we were talking about a lot of this stuff together. But I was selling these at my local VFW, and all I was taking back was we were selling them for $8, and I was getting 3 back because it was it was but the cost for the materials. So that's how I was doing it. Could I have made more money? Yeah, I could have. And there were people who were like, "Oh, I saw those over at the exchange for $10." I'm like, "Well, yeah, but that was made by a company, and here, like, I get the money for my materials. It's cheaper, and $5 goes back to the post." You are like Combat Craig, who genuinely wanted to help veterans. You do help. RIP to Combat Craig. Yeah, and he was in Riverside County. I didn't know that until after he passed. And I've been to that cemetery. I would love to uh, go visit his grave. Hold on, I want to show you guys this. So when I would go to like craft fairs and stuff, I had this thing of PVC and this, and because I would put up I had my tent, and all I had to do was put another piece of uh, either bungee cord or paracord to hang this up, so that people could come up and look through the different colors and stuff as to what one they wanted. Uh, so yeah, I could probably sell these. I could probably sell these if I wanted to. But it's just selling them. There's a lot of added cost to selling them. Um, for instance, if I start selling these things, then it's more an investment of my time than anything. It really is. Some of the best times I had was with my grandpa in the VFW, listening to the stories the guys had. Yeah, that's my biggest problem with the VFW is, I would go, like, I grew up in a corner bar. My parents and my grandparents, they all would go up. We lived in the same blue collar area of Ohio. Uh and we I grew up in a bar playing the video games and the thing. And that's where I got frustrated with my local post, is because they were like, well, we need more veterans here. We need younger veterans. I was like, if you want younger veterans here, you have to do things for kids. Make it family friendly, not just a bar. And the first post I joined because when I went in to visit it, the commander said to me, he goes, "Hey, I want you to." He was like, "Oh, hey, you're not a member." I was like, "No, but I just got out of active duty." He goes, "If you join this post, here's the first thing I'm going to tell you: we are not a bar. We are here to help veterans. The bar just pulls us in extra money, and we are going to do things to help veterans." And I was like, "That's 100% what I'm looking for." And I wish more VFWs realized that. VFWs, American Legions, all of them. Because but they all talk a big game. They all talk a big game. I don't stand with all veterans. There are many veterans that are hardcore Marxists and betray the Republic. You reminded me of the Bill Burr. He's like, "Oh, I support the troops." He's like, "Really? All of them?" I bet you there's a couple in there that are pieces of shit. It's funny because yeah, there are. There definitely are. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna plug this thing in. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap things up. I didn't want to talk about Spawn Trooper, but it was sent to me, and I was like, "Oh, this is too good. This is too good." And his DMs will be released this week. So there you go. Who- Oh, Skipper's digging up old stuff. No, I'm just responding to you. You wanted this. Now you get the response. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Like if he had just said, "Oh, Skipper did this back in the day," I would be like, whatever. But no, that's not what he's doing. No, he did a whole segment. That video was what, 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. That's true, Grim. Very true. Uh, give Georgie the pink paracord. You want a pink bracelet? Um, I've got some here. Yeah. See, this one's a little one. Like if I tried to put this around my wrist, you can see So if you send me how big your wrist is, I'll get you one. Some of these I'd made thinking kids would want them. I've got some rainbow ones because there was a lot of like here's a blue with kind of like a rainbow one. I did a lot of rainbow ones because there's a lot of gay people in this area. Um, so yeah, I knew those would be popular, and those did sell pretty well. Like here's one I did. Um, this one was based off of the Navy's camouflage, their new camouflage. Hey Tony, good to see you. So yeah, and I could make more. I need to know how big your wrist is. Like, just take a tape measure and put it around. Because, like, I've got this one here. It's got black. I've got black and coyote. But I can make more, too. Like, I've got paracord I haven't used. I still have carabiners, and these are compasses, if you'd like those. Yeah, I still have the rainbow colors. So yeah. Oh, I did have pink camouflage. Yeah, that's pink. So yeah, I thought doing these paracords were really good for when I was going. This one I made. This was inspired. It's green camouflage and rainbow, inspired by Gay Marine. I know. Yeah, see, I got pink. All you gotta tell me just which one you want, what you want else on it, and what color. So like I got hot pink and I got pink camouflage. And for you guys who are here every day, if you want one, just message me. Like I'm not going to charge you for it. You guys do enough here for me coming here every day that I'll just send you one. I'm happy to do that. Same thing. I've got stickers I can send you. They're not the greatest, but they're okay. They were in a promotional thing that I got sent. Yeah, I've got a bunch of things I can give away for free here. Yeah, I was really into like when I first started this, I wanted to do more locally. So that's why I got into paracord. It was to have just one other way that I could donate money to the VFW. That's what I was doing it for. And I also for the VFW, we'd done a couple during the lockdown. We had done a couple of craft fairs where I did sell these, but the big thing was organizing and planning the craft fairs because people couldn't come inside. And with the VFW, they made money normally on food. Now we can't do food. So we got them to do bean and cheese burritos, and people would come to the outdoor craft fair. We were able to sell stuff. And like it was money to come into the VFW so that we could keep things happening. You know, paying vendors and keeping the lights on type of thing. So it was good then. I just got away from it because it was like, I'm doing other stuff. I mean, here's the thing. If that's what Coop and Jeremy want, fine. I don't care. Like I never I really, when I was doing the case, I legitimately wanted to help Jeremy. I never wanted to use Jeremy. You know what I mean? Same thing with, I'm still friendly with the Grangers. Um, I never want to use the Grangers for their following. Like, to me, no. Like, people who follow us both, great. If I do something with them and I get introduced, new subscribers get introduced to me, or I introduce them to new subscribers, great. I'll collab with almost anyone until if someone if they cross my boundaries, no, I'm done. Afraid the VFWs became more or less utilized. I feel bad because they're a great place for many reasons. So they've had issues in the past, and yeah, really, right now the VFW and the American Legion are in, like, there's the leadership is not meshing well, and but it's funny how, like, the VA, the VFW, it's all about self-preservation. They're so worried that they're not gonna be able to exist. Both do good things, but doesn't mean they can't do things better. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, definitely. If you want a paracord, just shoot me a message. We'll arrange it. I'll get you one. All right, guys. Thank you for being here, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.